Alright, so here's a lesson on Laid to Rest. I had my previous video posted up there and someone requested a lesson, so here it goes. Let's get started here. The opening riff is just palm muted open with a slide, so it goes easy as that. Next riff, you can't see my fret markers, but it's 6, 5, and 3. 8, 5, 6, and then 5, 4, 7, 8, 7, 10, 8, 7. So rewind it if you need to hear me say it again, because I'm not saying it again for you. So it goes like this. The next part's a little tougher. So it goes, it's got a hammer on at your 4th and 5th fret on your high D. So it's, and you hammer onto your 6th fret on your A. And then you have a run 8, 7, 5 on your high D. Use your hammer on again. And then you do a little bit of a scalar run there. And for reference there, this would be my 5th fret. Just so if you can't see where I'm playing here, this is my 5th fret. 3rd fret here, 5th, yeah. So go from there. So the entire riff strung together would be. Next part, we go to our E 5th chord at our 2nd fret. So yeah, I just use the first 2 strings for that. The octave sounds kind of wonky to me. So from there, we do that, and then a pinch harmonic bend on the 3rd fret, which is our F. So it would be, and the pinch harmonic is by grazing your thumb on the string. I like to kind of turn my wrist down like that, and it just kind of grazes the string with your thumb to create the harmonic effect. So it goes actually that's the entire riff. It's, you bend it, and then it's 2, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3. Play that 3 times. And then the final time it goes, so, and then 3, 2, 1. It goes into their open riff, which is pretty much just learnable by ear. Just follow the double kicks on that. Or I don't know if I know later on in the song he just rolls straight triplets, or I guess it would be 8th notes if it's in 12/8 time. So that's the first part of the song. The next part is the solo riff. A lot of people play it differently. I'll show you 2 ways to play it. So starting at our 12th fret here, it goes, you run a D5 power chord, then you add a, I guess that would be a sharp 5th, so it would be, and then you have a 4th to 5th, and then this is the controversial part. I believe Mark plays it at the 13th fret on your B string, so it would be, so it would be, and then the other way to play it, if you're too lazy to hit your C up here, you would go, anyway, I don't play that part when I do play it. I do the open riff, as you'll see in my other video. That's just my preference. Yeah, I know I'm not much of a lead player, but what can I do? From there, he goes back into the 2 bend. Goes back into the main riff, so it's so that's when the lead part comes in. Mark plays octave chords, So he starts on the 5th, goes down to the 3rd, 10th, 9th, 3rd, 1st. Those are all your A string octave chords, and because it's in standard tuning from there, you have to do your shape like this. From here, he goes down to the 7th fret on his D, which your octave chord would look something like this. It would be 7, skip, and then 7. So it would be then 5, 8, 7, and then just, so that's just a 3-1 power chord shape. And then the verse riff is, so it's open 6, 3, 5, open 1, 3, 1. So it's, and at the end he just does a bend. They do a bend on the 3rd fret there. Sometimes they add in a pinch harmonic. Let's see. After that, they go back into let's see. Yeah, bend riff. Back through the whole chords and whatnot again. All those shenanigans. And then when it comes to the bridge, they do their open riff slightly altered on their 1st fret. So it's. And then this is where it says, "See who gives a fuck." They run that for a while. They throw in the first part of their main riff, the and then from here they just kind of switch into their little hammer-on riff from the beginning, back into the verse riff. That's when Randy's screaming failure. When they transfer into the bridge riff, they just throw in a little lick to transfer into it, so it doesn't just sound so choppy. It goes open 1, 3 bend, open 5, 7 bend. So, and they alter guitars like that, and they pan in the headphones. From here, it goes into the bridge riff. A lot of different ways to play this. The way I've chosen to play it is what I found easiest. So it's, you do your 5th fret on your A, and then you go to the 5th fret on your low D. So that's your first part there. He runs that, and then he goes up to his 6th fret on his A. And then he goes 8, 7, 5. And then for the last part here, a lot of people play it differently. I have a friend who plays it, and the way I play it is open A, 5th on your low D, and then 1st on your low D. And then from there he runs it through a couple more times. Then they go back into the open riff. Lead riff comes in over top of that. They just ring out on the final note there. They hit 12th fret and just. So that's your lesson for Laid to Rest. And I'll post another video sometime soon. Rock on.